IUIC says that we had the MOTB back in slavery. Giving all praise to Yahweh Shemal Shabbat Hakwadash. There's a video entitled, this was put up by IUIC Tallahassee, The Market of Beasts, AI Apocalypse, China ready to destroy Taiwan. So this is first, The Market of Beasts, but I've watched damn near the whole video to get to this subject. I didn't even think they were going to cover it, but they covered it at the end of the video because it's the last segment of the video. So I'm going to show you. You're going to see the part where they said that the individual right here, he says, there ain't no microchip. You know, he says it with anger. And then he goes on to say that the MOTB has been around since slavery. So I hope I'm at the right minute mark. Let's just play it from here. Listen up, and I hope you can hear it.
Chapter 13 and verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast.
That power to give life to the image of the beast. Go ahead.
That the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Let's just say brother got shot. Brother, stage 3 cancer. They could say, I don't like what you stand for.
Right.
You understand? I don't like what you stand for. You could have a common cold, but if you don't hear that common cold, what is it going to turn into? It can turn into something deadly. But guess what? I don't want to prescribe you anything. Don't agree with what you believe in. It says cause him to be killed. Okay? Remember, war was in his heart. This is warfare. Right. There's biological warfare with COVID. Right. There's different. This is what they're about. They're about war, destruction, and killing the people of God. Read verse 16. Watch this, y'all.
And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
Right, it says in the right hand or in their foreheads. All praise to the Most High. This big thing that dropped the gem on us. A revelation this past Sabbath.
That's right.
Get it right. Bring it up. Nope. I tell you, man, this. Give me that Revelation 17:4. They're talking about that his hand and his forehead. Watch this.
The book of Revelation, chapter 17 and verse 4.
Come on.
And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearl, having a golden cup in her hand.
Having a what?
Golden cup in her hand.
In her hand. Go ahead.
Full of abominations.
Full of abominations. Go ahead.
And filthiness of her fornication.
Abomination is something that's hateful to God. Right. All right, verse 5.
And upon her forehead.
And upon her what?
Forehead.
Her forehead. Go ahead.
Was a name written. Mystery. Babylon the Great.
Right. Thinking nobody see. What America's doing, you know? Go ahead.
The number of harlots,
come on,
and abominations of the earth. Now,
this wasn't buffering like earlier. It wasn't buffering like this.
Because of all. Both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. To receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
Right. He wants to cause the world to agree with their wickedness. They started off as a Christian nation, but now it's being revealed who they really are. Right. They agree with what's it called? Yeah, polygamy, but they agree with when the older man loves the younger boy.
It wasn't buffering before. About 5 minutes ago, it wasn't buffering at all.
All of that. That's what they agree with. And guess what? They want you to agree with their thing too. And if you don't, what are they going to do? They're going to cut you off. Everybody who don't agree, read on.
And that no man might buy.
Let me cut down some of these. I got a bad habit of with all these Go ahead and cut this. But it wasn't doing that 5 minutes ago. It was coming through clear as crystal. So you know what's going on. Cut this. Let me cut this. Bear with me for a minute. Just cutting some of these down. Okay, let me come back over here. Cut him off. Okay, let's see what happens now.
Or sit.
Is that no man? Man may do what?
Buy or sell.
Hey, give me the next one. Should be an article in Nigeria. Pull it up. Is it the video first or the article? Is it the video? Okay, go to the timestamp.
Queues outside petrol stations and outside banks. Residents simply wait for hours to get cash for fuel, but neither.
Yeah, they're switching over to the CBDC. Gave a new, did away with the old paper currency, gave you a new paper currency. You're limited as to how much you can take out of the bank, out of the ATMs and so forth. And eventually they're going to do away with the paper dollar altogether, your credit cards, everything's going to be CBDC. And by the way, you're going to hear the brothers say that he mentions the CBDC now. You know, we said it first. So they acknowledge that the CBDC is part of the system, but they're not going to acknowledge or agree with the fact that everything is going to eventually go into a charagma. We call it the charagma. And he even says it. He said, ain't no damn chip. And then he's going to mention, although he mentioned a little while ago, he mentioned the woman in Scarlet, which is Babylon, having a cup in her hand. So that's the new breakdown, so to speak, which the cup has nothing to do with the charagma or the MOTB. Okay? Because if that's the case, then the great Hua will have to be destroyed by fire, Revelation 14:9 on down. And we still agree because they do say the beast that came up like a lamb and spake as a dragon with the two horns represent America. We all in agreement with that. So if she takes it, that means she's going to be destroyed by fire. So my question is this: in Revelation chapter 18, well, he's going to say it. He's going to read it, that they're going to cause the whole world to take this charagma. And it's happening right now. This is the early stages of the charagma in Nigeria. Eventually, you're going to have people losing it, but eventually they're going to comply to the system, and they're going to do away with their wallets and their paper money, and then everything's going to be in their smartphones. Why do you think they were giving out government smartphones? So you can be a part of that system. So let me let you listen to a little bit more.
Guaranteed. Ahead of the elections, Nigeria's economy is facing two major.
You see these guys here. These two guys are set up. What does it say? When we recover, Nigeria will be safe. That's a campaign that Esau worked with. These guys are puppets. These two guys are puppets. You see that they got the suits on. They committed fornication with the whore in Revelation 17, Revelation 18. So if they committed, fornication with her, they're going to accept the money system. So, like I said, it's coming in as a step by step. Eventually, everything in Nigeria will be based upon the central bank CBDC, central bank digital currency. Paper notes will be done away with. Plastic will be done away with. Everything will be put in your smartphone in the form of an app. So everything that you do is going to be in the form of an app. Even medical, you're going to take out your smartphone, but people lose their smartphones. People rob people for their smartphones. So the best way to keep your information safe and your money safe is putting it in your body. That makes all the sense in the world. So basically, these guys are just following a script. They're not in the best. They're not for the best interest. You see these guys, they look a little bit more. They got a little bit more of a Hamitic look to them, and they got a more of a Europeanized look to them. All these dudes are puppets. Trust me, because they wouldn't make it that far. They get a script. They get a memo. And then you guys better get over there, man, and you better move to Nigeria and tell them people what we here at GMS been telling y'all, because y'all got it dead wrong. But you're getting closer. You're sounding more and more like us. The brother in the video mentioned the CBDC. So they're sounding like us now. But they got to bring it on home by saying that the MOTB, the mark, the charagma, is the little thing they're going to surgically put in your right hand. See, they come short of saying that. And a lot of them can see it. That's why every time they turn around, they got to put a video up with this title in it. You know? So let's listen.
Prices. The first, cash shortage sparked by the replacement of paper note with newly redesigned ones as the nation.
Now, everything been going well for the last 100 years, 50 years, 200 years with paper notes. All of a sudden now paper notes are a problem. If something's not broke, don't try to fix it. Well, they have to fix it because they have to fulfill prophecy. Guaranteed, when they do Nigeria, they're going to go to the next country, then the next country, then to Europe, then to Sweden, then to Great Britain, then to Australia, then it's going to start hitting the American states. And you're going to get a lot of pushback from the Americans, especially, mark my word, the group that's going to jump up and say that this is the MOTB are going to be the Bible Belt Edomites, which a lot of them are Jake, the Southerners, the Bible thumpers. They're going to say, this is the MOTB. We ain't with it. Most of you Jakes are not going to say it because it's over your head, because you don't deal with Bible prophecy. You don't deal with the prophetic scriptures. You like to dance, sing, praise break, and act like a damn fool. You know absolutely nothing about the scriptures. But Esau does, and guess what? You got these Edomites, or what appear to be Edomites, because a lot of them are Jake. A lot of them, they watch our videos and they take notes. And for the record, we're going to be the only group on the record that put this thing out. So, GMS name is going to rise to the top because it's on record. It's on record for the last, since we got on YouTube. Okay? So let's listen.
develops to curb money laundering. In spite of the January 13th, that's why banks don't have enough new currency, so just swap for the old notes, which
See the majority of Nigerians, they're Israelites out there. The Nigerians and the West Coast African, Black Africans, Israelites. Some of them could be Hamites, but they don't understand the scriptures. So you got a group of them that claim that they go back to the Israelites, 70 AD, but they don't understand the scriptures. They don't understand the prophecies. And see what Bishop Nathaniel and the IUIC road warriors, what the main subject that they should have got into, they should be out there right now. They should drop everything and hop on the plane and go to Nigeria, and mainly Nigeria, and tell them why, the paper money is done away with, and now everything's going to be a CBDC. They call it something else in like the Nigerian dollar is called the naira, so it's going to be like a digital naira. So see, Bishop Nathaniel, General Nathaniel Alaga, is not telling them that. He's not warning them of the wolf to come. Let me read one precept. The main wolf that's going to come is the Karagma. Okay, wolf. Is it wolves or wolf? Okay, I guess this is the main one we need. Let me see, the wolf also shall dwell. Slay them. I'm going to read that one. Okay, let me just go ahead and read this. John 10, verse 12. But he that is an highland and not the shepherd, whose own the sheep are not, seeth the wolf coming, and that wolf is the main wolf that's going to come, that you got to warn the people of, is the the MOTB, the CBDC, and what it really means. Coming and leaveth the sheep and fleeth, and the wolf catches them. They accept the charagma because they don't know any better, and scattereth the sheep. So let's come back. This is why we're constantly putting up. Anytime the IUIC puts up a video dealing with this subject, we're gonna make a counter to that video.
prices which has left people with cash and has forced businesses to close.
That's forced business to close. That's where we stopping? Okay. Understand this. Don't forget about the CBDC, the central bank.
Remember, take note. These guys never mentioned the CBCD. We mentioned the CBDC long before they mentioned. They just started mentioning the CBDC and how the CBDC ties into the coming Karagni. So now they're kind of talking our talk. They wasn't doing that, 3, 4 years ago, 2 years ago, because they're watching our videos. But they're coming short of coming out and saying that. They even say that there's going to be a Karagma, M to the A to the R to the K, that's going to be put in your hand, but it's not the Revelation 13 and 16. We got to keep doing it. All right, we got to keep putting up these videos so we can correct them.
Digital currency that they want, that they're pushing for here in America. They're pushing for it over there too. That's what they want to do, so they can control the finances, all right, off of a digital currency. If it's
It wasn't saying that. When we started saying that, CBDC, digital currency, we were saying that a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, that the MOTB is digital. Your money is going to be in the form of digital system. They're just starting to say that. So I mean, if you're not a part of the elect, you're gonna be victim to it. If you're part of the elect, you're not gonna be victim to it. Matthew 24. If it were possible, they will deceive the very elect. If you're part of the elect, the Spirit is going to work with you and make you not take it.
Digital, meaning what? You could give money at a drop of a dime, and you can also do what? Cut off the money at a drop of a dime. Give me Revelation 6. Give me Revelations chapter 6 and start at verse 5. Watch this, y'all.
The book of Revelation, chapter 6 and verse 5. And when he had opened the third seal, I heard the third beast say, "Come and see." And I beheld, and lo, a black horse. And he that sat on him had a pair of balances in his hand.
Right, had a pair of balances in his hand. The black horse talking about the dark nations, Africa. It says has a pair of balances in his hands. Those pairs of those back.
Talking about over here too, among the Israelites.
Balances is going into the monetary system, the IMF, International Monetary Fund. They're the ones that's going to control this, and the Federal Reserve. For the CBDC, read verse 6 with that.
And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts say, "A measure of wheat for a penny.
Go ahead.
And 3 measures of barley for a penny. And see, thou hurt not the oil and the wine."
Right. Remember, they're the ones who set the currency. That's why when it comes to the third world countries, their money is not compared to anything. Not compared to anything when it comes to the United States of America. Right. They're the ones who said all of that. But now, what are they trying to do? What is prophesied has to come to pass. The beast is going to control everything. The beast is going to control the currency completely to the point where if you're not in agreement.
Now he's saying the beast, and he's saying agrees with us, or we agree with them, or however you want to slice it up. The beast is this system, is America, NATO, the EU. The fact that the Nigerians, the money system is changing, it came out of top level people in America and in Europe. Like I said, the leaders of Nigeria and the leaders of all those other African nations are puppets.
They're going to cut off. Okay, they're going to cut off your finances as well. As long as you're in opposition, it ain't no damn microchip. All right, so understand that. Hey,
see how he said it? We get under these guys' skins. He said, it ain't no damn microchip. It ain't no damn microchip. It's everything but the microchip. It is the microchip. When everything's said and done, everything is going to go in your chip.
Go back to Revelation chapter 13. Right, Revelation chapter 13, and give me verse 17. Watch this.
The book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 17.
Come on.
And that no man might buy or sell.
And that no man might do what?
Buy or sell.
Come on.
Save he that had the mark.
Right. Unless you agree with what America pushing. Go ahead.
Or the name of the beast.
Yeah, but you can lie. You can go to the store and you say, I agree with America. You can wear, red, white, and blue hat on, baseball cap. You can get a jacket that says "I love America." You have American flag on your car, but really you don't believe in that shit. So you can fake it until you make it, right? That's all I'm saying. You can fake it. You can say, "Yeah, I believe in the white man's superiority. I'm a Christian." This, that, and the third. It goes deeper. There's going to be a point where you're going to have to get that thing in your skin. It's called Mike. Damn, what is it called? Biometrics, where something is put in your body.
Number of his name.
Or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. The name of the beast. This is the United States of America. The number. His name is destruction.
Right.
And hell. That's what it's talking about right there. Isaiah 28:15. Isaiah chapter 28, verse 15. His name is destruction, war, death, hell. That's what it's talking about. Isaiah 28:15. Go ahead.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 28, verse 15.
Come on.
Because ye have said, you have made a covenant with them.
You have made a covenant with who?
Them.
Go ahead.
And with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through.
Think about the overflowing scourge. What that's talking about? That's talking about 2 Ezra chapter 16, verse 7. When they turn against the people of God. That's the overflowing scourge. Meaning what? You're going to have some Israelites that make an agreement with the beast.
Right.
Because what? They want to eat, they want the finance, they want the health care.
Yet an agreement is ultimately to put that thing inside of your body. Where you wave your right hand or your left hand if you in Europe to buy your food. And everything is in your account. You work at a job, you get credits, it goes into your body. Biometrics. That's what's going to happen. So the ones that's going to die in this thing, going to taste that fire, are the ones that take it. So it's a physical thing. It's not so much a belief system that you can fake it. You can say, I'm a Christian, I believe in the white man, and God is a white man, Christianity this, Christianity that.
So they think when an overflowing scourge comes, they're going to be good. Read it again from the top.
Because you have said, you have made a covenant with them.
Ultimately, if they're sincere, the leadership of the IUIC, starting from General Netanyahu guy, if they're sincere when they go to push that charagma out there, they'll tell them not to take it, and they might say don't take it because the law says put no cuttings into your flesh. So if you can use that. They can say it that way, but we're going to see what they're going to do. We're going to see what all the Israelites are going to do. We're going to see if you're one of the elect. If you're one of the elect, you're not going to take it. And if you're one of the elect and don't take it, you might get put to death. Even he says that. Even this individual right here says that. Let's listen.
And with hell are we at agreement.
With hell, you that agreement, go ahead.
When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us.
You see that? That's what they think. But when you read down in the chapter, it's no. After in 2 67, after that done with the insurrection against the people of the Lord, guess what? They're coming for your ass. They're coming for your son. They're coming for you too. Understand that. Drop that real quick. Let me get back on topic. Let me get back on track. Give me Revelation 17. I want you to read a little bit faster. Give me verse 4 again. All right, so just don't forget the number of his name is destruction, it's death, it's hell. That's what his name is. Read.
The book of Revelation, chapter 17 and verse 4.
Come on.
And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and they would go food and precious.
Yeah, put up the scriptures, brother. Put the scriptures up. Read it again.
And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and they with gold and precious stones and pearls.
Come on.
Having a golden cup in her hand, full of abomination and filthiness of her fornication.
Go ahead.
And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth.
Come on.
And I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints.
With the blood of the saints. With the blood of the saints. That's going into the death. Right there. That's who this beast is. Who are the saints? The Israelites are the saints.
That's right.
The United States of America is going to be drunken with the blood of the saints. Okay? And understand what this is going into? That great insurrection against those who fear the Lord. Some of us are going to lose our lives for this gospel. It's prophetic as it is written. These things are going to happen. All right, so we got to prepare how to overcome this beast. And guess what?
You can't prepare to overcome. The only ones that's going to overcome are the elect. If you're not of the elect and you know the scriptures backwards and forwards, upside down, you're gonna take it. You're gonna accept it. Something is going to tell you to go ahead and accept it. You're going to get weak. The only ones that's not going to accept it, the only ones that are not going to be deceived are the elect. The only ones that are not, you can't work, you can't go to the gym and build up muscles in order not to accept the system. It comes down to two classifications of Israelites, the elect and the non-elect. That's why when you go back to Matthew 24, it speaks about the gathering of the elect from the east to the west and the west to the east, wherever they're scattered. So if you're not of the elect, you're going to take it. And if you take it, you're going to be doomed. Now, you might be the elect and your wife might not be the elect. That maybe she's an unbeliever. Well, she's going to be destroyed. And maybe you'll make it and your children make it, but your wife ain't going to make it.
How? When favor is shown to you when you are called in that first resurrection, when you get to reign for 1,000 years with the Most High Christ. Read on.
And with the blood of the martyrs of Jesus.
Come on.
And when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration. And the angel said unto me, Wherefore didst thou marvel? I will tell thee the mystery of the woman and of the beast that carrieth her, which hath the 7 heads and 10 horns.
Jump down to verse 8. Watch it.
The beast that thou sawest was, and is not, and shall ascend out of the bottomless pit.
Go ahead.
And go into perdition.
And go into perdition.
And they that dwell on the earth shall wonder, whose names were not written in the book of life from the foundation of the world.
Whose names are not written in the book of life? Or who, better yet, whose names are written in the book of life? The elect. So if you're not written in the book of life from the foundation of the earth, I don't give a damn what you do. Know the scriptures up backwards and forwards, know the Hebrew. You're not gonna make it. Simply because you're not of the elect and you're not written in the book. Your favorite uncle might not be written in the book.
They behold the beast that was, it is not, and yet it is.
I want to jump to verse 10. This is the point I want to harp on. Watch this, verse 10.
And there are 7 kings, 5 are fallen.
Right, it says there's 7 kings, and it says 5 are fallen. All of these are that same beast. It's that Edomite nation, or Esau. Okay? Now it says, and there are 7 kings, 5 are fallen. Pull up the visuals for me. We're going to go over the 5 that are fallen. That's what it's talking about right here in verse 10. All right? So this is Greece right here. Greece. Next one. That's what? France. Okay, next one. You got Spain. Next. Russia.
Russia was never a part of the ancient beast, the first beast, which is the Roman Empire. It was never part of the second beast, which is NATO. Russia's not a member of NATO or the EU. So Russia was never part of the beast. Now, Russia is mentioned in Revelation 13 as the defeat of it because it's an Edomite nation that's going to bring down the last, the last head, the last horn, last head, which is wounded, which is America, is going to bring it down. But it was never a part, even though they had, during World War II, Russia was allied to the U.S. against Germany, and Germany was as a part of the beast. So, but Russia was never a part of the beast because Russia. I did a video on it the other day, 2 days ago. Russia came on the scene mid 800 AD, and Esau was long out of power. There was no Roman Empire. The only remnant of the Roman Empire was the Byzantine Empire, where Jake took over. All right.
Come on. And was it Germany? In Germany right there. So read the verse again.
And there are 7 kings. 5 are fallen. And 1 is.
It says, and 1 is. Think about who was ruling when John wrote this. Who was ruling? Rome. Rome was ruling. Pull up the image. Pull up the image for Rome. Right there. All right, read on.
And the other is not yet come.
Right, and the other is yet not come. During this time, who didn't come yet? Great Britain. Pull up the image for Great Britain. They didn't come yet. Read.
And when he cometh, he must continue a short space.
Read on.
And the beast that was, and is not, even he is the 8th.
Right, it says, and the beast that was and is not, even he is the 8th. Who's the 8th? Pull up the next image. United States of America. That's right.
And they got that correct. They got that correct.
All right, this is the beast. This is the harlot right here. Finish that.
It is of the 7th.
And as of the 7th. Because remember, the United States of America came from who? Go ahead.
It didn't say 7. It said 7. It's of the other 7.
And goeth into perdition.
And goeth into what?
Perdition.
What is perdition? Y'all got the.
That's hellfire. That's the lake of fire. That's the nuclear destruction, the missiles, the lasers. This place being on fire.
Definition up for me. Pull up perdition, so that people can understand who this man is. He goeth into perdition. Pull that up, Merriam-Webster. Perdition. Give us a definition. Pull it up.
The definition of perdition. Eternal damnation.
What is it?
Eternal damnation.
That sounds like destruction to me. That's right. Y'all understand? So the key, brothers and sisters, is not to get caught up in the beast judgment.
Wow.
That's the key. Give me Psalms 137 and 7, because y'all got to understand. Y'all have to understand. The mark of the beast was prophesied way back when.
Listen to this madness. Listen, this is the first time I heard them come with this. Listen to this madness. The MOTB, the slaves had the MOTB. So I guess there was CBDCs back then. So listen to this.
Way back when. Psalms 137 and 7. Watch this.
The book of Psalms, chapter 137 and verse 7.
Go ahead.
Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof.
Because remember when the Babylonians overtook, they were trying to destroy us back then. Right. All right, nothing's changed. Go ahead.
O daughter of Babylon,
come on,
who ought to be destroyed.
Who ought to be what?
Destroyed.
To be what?
Destroyed.
That's his name, destruction. What? That's his name right there. All the way back in the book of Psalms. All right, give me Nehemiah chapter 9. I'll show you something real quick. Right? We almost done. But we got to make sure we understand who the mark of the beast is and what it is first and foremost, so we can prepare ourselves to overcome.
You can't prepare yourself. Either you're going to make it or you're not going to make it. Either you're going to be deceived or you're not going to be deceived. You cannot make yourself one of the elect. That's a topic right there for Apostle Rhyme, Apostle Gabar, any other elders out there, bishops. You can't be a regular Negro and make yourself the elect. The elect the call. Yahweh Shai didn't run into Peter. He was just a man fishing. He looked like he could be my disciple. It was set up that way that Peter was born in that region of Israel, that the rest of the 12, original 12, were born in that region of land. The Most High set them up, put them in their lot so that Yahushua can meet them. Not some of the 12 is in Africa some damn where. You know, 2 of the 12 is on Mount Kilimanjaro. One of them is on Mount Fuji. One of them is living in Egypt. No, they were all set up in their lot for Yahushua to meet them. That's what this. See, you other camp don't understand the subject of the elect. What is the elect? You cannot make yourself the elect. You can go to the gym and hit the weights, and you can make yourself a Mr. Universe, Mr. Olympia. You can go to the boxing gym and work your ass off and become the next welterweight champ. If you work hard enough and you're born with them skills, you could be the president of a small company if you work towards it. But you cannot make yourself an elect. If you start off as not being one of the elect, just an Israelite, you can't make yourself the elect. So what is this? What are they talking about? We got to work. Let me bring that back. See, their understanding of the scriptures is warped. They're on point on a lot of things. They're on point on a lot of things, but they hit a miss.
The Psalms. All right, give me Nehemiah chapter 9, verse 7. I'll show you something real quick. All right, we almost done. But we got to make sure we understand who the mark of the beast is and what it is first and foremost, so we can prepare ourselves to overcome. Yes. Okay.
Prepare yourself to overcome. Either the Most High is going to give you the spirit to overcome, or you're not going to overcome, provided that you are one of the elect. So I'm not going to worry I hope I make. Look, if I'm one of the elect, I'm going to make it. I'm in.
Give me that. Nehemiah 9 and 37.
The book of Nehemiah, chapter 9 and verse 37.
Come on.
And it gives them much increase unto the kings whom thou hast set over us.
The kings that God has set over us today in the latter times. Give me the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 11 verse 39. These are the kings that the Most High set over.
Now watch him botch this up terribly. 2nd Ezra 11:39. He's going to say it's America. It has nothing to do with America. Second Ezra 11 and 2nd Ezra 12, and we did the breakdown on it on those 2 chapters. Already took place
for us in these latter times. Watch this, y'all.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 11 and verse 39.
Go ahead.
Art not thou it that remainest of the 4 beasts?
Of the what?
The 4 beasts.
Come on.
Whom I made to reign in my world. That at the end of their time.
Right. Come on, now you can't rush past that. Read it. Come on. Read it again. Come on.
Art not that it that
read it again from the top. I don't want you to take the time. Please read that.
Art not thou it that remaineth of the 4 beasts, whom I made to reign in my world?
Made to reign. God allowed Esau to reign.
Right.
Which beast is this talking about? It's talking about the United States of America.
Wrong. It's talking about the Roman Empire. It's not talking about the United States of America. It's talking about the Roman Empire. It's talking about the original beast 2,000 years ago. It's not talking about this beast. It has nothing to do with America. 2nd Ezra chapter 11 and 2nd Ezra chapter 12 has absolutely nothing to do with America.
And how do we know? Read.
At the end of their time.
At the what?
End of their time.
At the what?
End of their time.
Keep with scripture, keep flashing in my head. Romans, what is that? Romans 16, 17, and 18. Fair words, fine speeches, deceive the heart of the simple. All right? He said at the end of their time. The end of whose time? The end of the 12 feathers. The eagle with the 12 feathers. The end of that time. Because who came in at the end of their time? Jake came in by a man by the name of Nerva. I go over this over and over again.
This is the end of our times, right?
Right.
Read.
Might come through them.
Might come through who?
Them.
And they're going to bring the end. They're going to be the ones to bring the end. Read verse 40.
And the 4th came and overcame all the beasts that were passed,
Right, overcame all the beasts that were passed, like we read in Revelation 17. Go ahead.
and had power over the world.
And had power over the world. Who's the superpower on the earth today? The United States of America. Without a shadow of a doubt. Go ahead.
With great fearfulness,
With great fearfulness. Go ahead.
and over the whole compass of the earth, with much wicked oppression.
With what?
Much wicked
With
oppression.
much wicked oppression. If it ain't the white man, I don't know who it is.
Talking about the the Roman Empire, pagan Roman empires specifically.
So understand what this is talking about. According to the scripture, give me Deuteronomy 28:48. We almost done. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28, and I want verse 48. Y'all gonna understand this thing tonight.
Right.
That's right. All right, read what you got.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 48.
Come on.
Therefore, shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Shalt thou what?
Serve thine enemies.
If we broke God's commandments, and did we? Yes, we did. God said that we would serve our enemies. Go ahead.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
Which who?
The Lord.
Remember, we just read in 2 Ezra 11, he said, he made them to reign.
That's right.
God sent this beast against us. Read it again.
Therefore, shalt thou serve.
God sent this beast to come against us with the explosion in the back. That's what get them people, man. Just like when you go to church and they play the notes on the organ, that's what get them people, man. Now, I don't know this. I don't know if this man is sincere or not. You know, maybe he is, maybe he's not, but he's definitely off. He's definitely off.
Thine enemy,
Come on.
which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger
In hunger,
and in thirst.
meaning what? If you don't agree with the beast, you can't eat.
Wow.
You can't drink.
Bring it out.
Read.
And in nakedness,
You won't have clothes, shelter. Go ahead.
and in want of all things.
And in one of what?
All things.
All things. But they're showing you this mark of the beast has been in effect.
Bring it out.
Now listen to this madness good. Listen to this madness good. He said the MOTB has been in effect. Now if you're sitting down, stand up. If you're standing up, sit down. Maybe you should have a drink.
It ain't no microchip. I'm gonna show you that it's been in effect.
So the second time, it ain't no microchip. It's almost June too.
Pull up these pictures right here.
Bring it up.
I'm gonna show you that the mark of the beast has been in effect. Did we have power to get our own clothes at this time? No, because we were in.
Pretty sure there was an ATM around the corner, so they can, he can bust a chain and go get him some CBDCs. Do you hear this fucking madness? Do you hear this madness? Do you hear this madness? Do you hear this madness? I got to bring it back. So all these people right here, they got it. They all got it. They got plus the chains. There's an ATM around the corner where they can take turns, take the chain off, and go get some digital currency. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I got to bring this back.
I'm gonna show you that the mark of the beast has been in effect. Did we have power to get our own clothes at this time? No, because we were in slavery. Showing you this is the power of the beast back in this time.
All them Jakes hanging, they all got the charagma in them. They all got the MOTB in them. But they bucked up against Massa. So they said, we're going to kill him. We're going to kill him.
Read. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Keep going with the pictures. Go ahead. So understand what the scriptures is talking about. From there, give me Isaiah the 10th chapter. I want you to start at verse 1. We're going to read to verse 3. Okay? Isaiah chapter 10, verse 1, and I want you to read.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 10.
Okay, I stopped that around here. I didn't want to listen to anymore. But, oh boy, that means we had the MOTB been here already. So wait a minute. Why can we buy and sell today? Do we surpass it? Did they take the chips out? If the the M to the A to the R to the K was there back 200 years ago, 250 years ago, 300 years ago. We were chained up. We had it. Why are we able to buy and sell today? Why are you able to go out on the highways and the byways and teach? We can do it. Y'all at IUIC do it. You come on YouTube right now. I can come on YouTube. I can get up right now. I can go to the store and buy a 6-pack of Heineken if I want it. You know, I can buy a sandwich. I can buy whatever. I can go to the store and buy some shoes. You know, I can buy and sell things. I can have a car and say, I'm gonna sell this car. I can sell a car and I can buy a car. I can go to the store and buy some chicken. You know, I can have a old DVD, put in the paper, whatever, and sell it. So wait a minute, man. How the hell are we able to buy? How in the hell are you guys able to buy and sell? Except you have the mark. If the mark has been here for over 200, 300 years in slavery, does that make sense to you? Anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom.